Damn.
Our coverage of the NFL goes to Space City at NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans.
Matt set to kick off.
Okay, now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Already looking for this one. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Damn.
Their offense has even taken the field yet.
That was the first play, though. That's kind of crazy.
A massive swing in this contest.
Other than kick return touchdown.
Before the game, and one team got the ball to start both halves. What an advantage it would be. And
not on the first play.
this offense has right now.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. He's going to be yards shy of the first as they force him back to gain a 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he'll short gain, gets them a new set of downs.
You want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Come up on 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. That's another quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd down, looking for options. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. This is going to go incomplete. For 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big moment. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that here.
He was brought
They
down
get
with
about
the
4 there. Need a
It's
little more than
a
that
gain
now
of
on
4.
3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd
You
and
make
6.
that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit. Brock is incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Receiver in motion. And in motion, out of the slot. Like the
Take
defense
that.
got a little too
Yeah.
excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. I was pressing up, 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 up. It wouldn't move. And I pressed like, oh, get the fuck. Man, this game, bro. They call time out for that dumb shit. They better give me the playoff pick. I swear to God.
Penalty moves him closer.
Of course it doesn't.
And they're
Of
going
course
to
it
try to
doesn't.
convert this one on four.
Let's rock with it.
They'll throw for it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No stern on the return.
Ah.
Gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Good tackle. Good tackle, my boy.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could
At the
smell
25-yard
that one
line.
coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. It's Stroud.
Mmm.
Takedown. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first
And
down.
the Texans
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
first and 10 at
I'm
the
not going to call this a
39-yard
must-score
line.
drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, Stroud. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted.
second and 10.
Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
What the fuck?
And now the
I didn't mean to
Raiders
call
go
timeout. This game's pissing me off. What the hell is going on? Got players all over the place. They ain't even in the right position. What the fuck? What the hell is going on?
timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Just give it the game here to Randy Mostert. He's 40 up the middle.
Sounds like football play right there. I like that. I'd say a mile. Take on the blocker, make the tackle. That's what I'm talking about.
Hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Going on third down, Stroud.
That's crazy. I put Gardens out. Come on, the camera. Richardson. Do something, man.
18-yard pickup there. It will be a first down, Texans.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond. Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud on first and 10.
Damn! He made that pass.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Houston. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less
That's
so when it's
impressive. That's a fucking pass right there. That's a pass right there.
Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone on first.
Mine. Oh, no. Get the fuck out of here. Even he thought that was a pick. Oh, my.
And he's in.
Gave me the wrong. Okay.
Texans finish up their opening drive.
That was great, though.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The Blue splits the upright. And the Texans start off well, tie things 7-7.
How did I not pick that off?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
How did I not pick that off?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 3-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's a Vegas first down.
Touchdown. I fucked it up.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go for first down just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Brock.
Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And that brings up third down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Air it out on third.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That was corny. That was corny.
Now the Raiders ready for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro AJ.
Made him throw that shit so slow, so inaccurate. It was wide open for a touchdown.
Last week, and this one is away.
Oh, I missed the time.
And he's getting nothing on this return. They opened him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
That shit was terrible. Oh my god.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Speed left, speed left. 18.
Let's play the drive. Here's Mostert. This one's up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again for Mostert.
Of course, they don't give me the nigga behind him so I can hit stick. This shit's getting fucking dumb. What is going on?
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Running in with David Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them.
Nigga. Can't be touched. Fuck. Can't get sacked.
Well, what we just saw there.
Kate, if we went back and we're calling games like in the 50s and 60s, we don't see that. Right? So much
Gotta be more picks if it's just thrown like that. That shit's crazy.
That today have gotten away with it. Have so much arm talent. They could throw with poor fundamentals. That time it nearly cost them.
18. Nike Texans. Look the hot. Look the hot.
To the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. It's a seam down the middle. And he's down almost. Nope. Actually going to give him the 34.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
23 on that one.
That's
And
another
it'll be first down, Houston.
First
It
down.
sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18. What's that? Oh, boy.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. His hit is flat to the ground. 2 on the pickup there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Nigga! Oh, fuck this game. He got this one. He gonna win this shit. He gonna win this shit. He gonna win this shit.
I may love watching a great
He got this.
I love watching a well
I was right there. They made me reach out the way, bro.
stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
He got this game.
Help reset those chains.
What's that? 18. What's that? South. Robbie.
Yeah, he got this game. I knew it. That shit was corny. Can't throw picks. Can't get sacked. This nigga, what the fuck is going on? He could throw out any sack and not take a fucking pick. That shit was corny as fuck. In the right position to get a pick, it's just can't get it. Niggas can't guard it in route, man coverage, inside shade. Oh, damn it. Terrible.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's complete to the back action Jensen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's good.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment.
6-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 46. Shotgun give here to Jensen. And this is pushed ahead by Jalen Petrie there on the side.
It's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
We had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play. Jarred loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standards they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Giving this to Jinty. Will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I mean, goddamn, I can't do nothing.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
19, 18, what's that? 2J. South. Hey, Uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Brings it in. He drives this forward to the 6.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
All right. Look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Raiders 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Everybody's back here. It's Jency. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line now.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's his second.
And
So they'll have here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Talking back to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here. Not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Raiders.
Watched out of the pocket. Going back across his body here, left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red
A
zone.
gain of 34
How about
yards.
a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of
Las
downs.
Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Big catch is made, and he's got the feet into. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have
15
first and
more
goal.
yards.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was. Get those feet down.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. They don't come up there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Intercepted in the end zone. The Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Takes it through the middle. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 30. First down, Raiders.
Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, hit it right. Now he takes it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the end zone block inside the 15.
That's
They get 22 out of that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10
Oh, that
at
just
the
sucks the
14-yard
wind
line.
out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Mendoza's pass.
Working quickly here.
Dante Fulton Jr. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered create on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running from the pistol here with Jensen.
Touchdown.
The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gay had the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders
Makes
cut the
the
lead
score
in half. It's down to
Texans
7.
21. Raiders 14.
Hey,
Matt Gay set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Mostert on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red
Texans
zone.
take over 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize as they're sitting back there waiting for the the kickoff return. They're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he set his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Chased out to his right. Drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of a yard.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Dell's got it near the sideline. He goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Okay, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Stroud now on third.
Thank you.
There are costly interceptions brought, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's incomplete. Should have been a touchdown field. Off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'm not going to be surprised if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Again to throw on second. That's it. He's got to push it across midfield to the 48.
That's good.
Well, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set down.
First and 10 at
I
the
love this.
48-yard
No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look.
Mendoza's pass intended for Brock Bowers.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
They motion Tucker over left. Throwing it again here. It's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
To number 89.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
On third down, Genty. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done. He's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Another give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Let me rush out, okay, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. is his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's another Raiders first down. First down, Las Vegas.
In the huddle, here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground. When he is stopped at the line, they're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
There's another for it. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back to throw now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
21 apiece. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down for a huge run back into their territory.
It's moments like these I remember back to some of the great returners I got a chance to play with, and you could feel it. Before the kickoff even happened, you could feel their energy. They know the moment. They know the magnitude of the return. And that guy just captured all of it.
Short pass brought in. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. Hey, Key. What's that? Why, Tony? Out to the right, out to the right. Hey, Uno Mars. Can I?
It's Mostert on second down. Only can get his yard here, but it's going third down.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Going right back to Mostert. He's thrown just short of the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Fourth down and
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Stroud's going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
touchdown.
Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 118.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Red. 118. 19 Texans.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And he's through another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It's 4th down.
That was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
18. What's up?
Desperation time here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A 7-yard gain.
Move the chain!
And the
Gotta move the
Texans
chain!
first
Build
down.
momentum and keep that defense on the
1st
field.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
118. Look the hot.
They go play action with Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete.
Intended
2nd down
for
coming up.
Nico Collins.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that
Jeremy
coverage
Chin
tighten up
on
a
the coverage.
little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch is incomplete.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's
Some
a gain of
offenses,
7.
well, they prefer to go
Brings
run
up
in that
3rd
RPO
and
situation. It's a
3.
safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down.
A loss of 9.
And they come up big on
Brings
3rd
up
down there
4th
with the
down.
sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Oh, hey. 118. What's up?
Desperation time here on 4th. We call it won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. 2-minute warning.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got
turnover on
occasional
down.
breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside
It's
that
a
red
gain of
zone.
11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10
One
at
like
the
that, Kate, it just
22-yard
gives
line.
everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and
22-yard
thought the
line.
better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Lightning, 18. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
That's a big one, Brock.
The tackle
Might
made
see
back
them
at
burn
the
a timeout.
25-yard line.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Back to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Texans have some new life in the fourth.
Third down pass.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air.
Take over
But
first
how
and
about
10
this defense?
at their own
They weren't
20-yard
surprised.
line.
And now they give their offense a chance to go win.
I mean, it's absolutely pumped to end that one.
David Montgomery of the
Clock
Buffalo.
rolls as the Texans try
He
to
was
hurry their
tackled at
offense
the
to the line.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken
C.J.
down.
Stroud sacked by
Houston
Max
calls it
Crosby.
second timeout.
A 7-yard loss.
And they're still going to have
Brings
one
up
left
third
at their
down.
disposal.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
19 Texans.
To throw. He's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball
A
game.
loss of 7.
Final
It's
timeout
fourth
called
down.
by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
All right. All right. Look hot. Look hot.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They try to with their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Hey, after that stop kick, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mikey, let's go now.
Kind of give to Jensen. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. They've got to keep moving quick here.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first
Jensen.
down.
And it's a just about good, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this
Touchdown,
win.
Las Vegas.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here
The
to score.
Raiders will
What
wind
a
up with a
complete
2-point
performance
conversion.
overall. The clock where it is, and it stays right in the case. That should be the character.
And makes the
That is so
score
satisfying as an
Raiders
offense to go up 2
Texans
scores.
21. Matt
Here's
Gay
Gay now to
set
handle the
kick
kickoff.
off.
Mostert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the
Texans take over
25-yard
first
line
and
before he's
10
hauled down.
at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 19.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
How? Hi. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now, first round. Forced out to his right. And that's from the last gas. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every combination they're trying to throw?
Will Anderson
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
brought down back at the 31-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Into traffic, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain
Timeout
of
arrives
16
with just 3
yards.
seconds remaining in this game,
That's
so we've got
good
one
for
more snap
Las
coming up.
Vegas. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Raider first down.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one.